Welcome, asking great questions. You set the frame. What happens inside the frame depends heavily on the questions we ask and our sensory acuity. Questions shape our conversations. They direct attention, open doors, and close them. A well-placed question can do significantly more work than 10 minutes of advice. Not because advice is bad or useless, but because the question invites the other person's mind to do the heavy lifting. Questions are our primary tool for directing focus, and knowing exactly what functions we are running is what sharpens our aim. Context. What's the context? We use questions in 4 key ways. First, for information gathering, where we retrieve clean data where things have been admitted. Second, for state leading, directing attention to help somebody access their own internal resources. Asking what's the worst thing that could happen builds anxiety. Asking when have you handled a tough situation like this before reminds them of their capability. Third, we use them for idea seeding, offering future possibilities so others can explore and own them. And fourth, we use them to expose structure, revealing the sequence of how somebody is succeeding or stuck so they can replicate or change it. What's core? To understand this structure, we can deploy the NLP Meta Model as a specific diagnostic tool. When we translate our internal experience into words, our language naturally compresses. Remember, detail drops out, generalisations can harden into fixed rules, etc., etc. Our job is to notice that compression and help our clients unpack it. When we hear a limitation like "it's impossible," we don't ask why, which only invites them to defend the boundary. We ask, maybe, what's pursued, to isolate the actual constraint. We can also use this to map out professional excellence by slowing down the sequence. What happens first? Before you're even aware you've started. We are helping them map a compressed habit into a visible blueprint. Takeaway. There's a lot in this. This position requires real-time calibration and trust. Challenging a long-held assumption can feel unsettling if it's the framework someone has relied on for years. It's best to respect the utility of that old map before we look at expanding it. We might say, that approach has got you this far. Is this still one that you're going to need going forward? We need to memorize these structures, and so they're almost unconscious, so we can say them automatically. If we catch ourselves asking these questions out of impatience or to prove a point, we've stopped coaching and started prosecuting. I'm Michael Beale, CEO, coach and one-to-one NLP trainer. If you liked what we're doing, you can always book a complimentary 30-minute one-to-one video session with me. Or if you're ready to keep going, watch the next video. A question for you. Choose one conversation this week. For the first 5 minutes, offer zero advice or personal stories. Only ask clean, structural questions to help the other person map out their own thinking. What emerged that a standard conversation would have missed? Post your answer in the YouTube comments. As always, thank you for your attention.